You are not behind. You're not broken. You're just ready to evolve. This shows us that hustle and education alone aren't the full picture. And I've also met young entrepreneurs who didn't go to college but built thriving businesses because they understood how to align their energy with purpose and how to build leverage and how to create real value. Hey everyone, welcome back to Right on Track. I'm Donna, and today I want to talk to you about something that has been on people's mind and maybe even yours. You probably heard it your whole life. Work hard, get good grades, earn a degree, and success will follow. But what if I told you that that is only part of the story and not even the most important part? If you ever felt stuck, unfulfilled, or like you're running on a treadmill going nowhere despite all the effort you put in, then this video is for you. Today, I want to help you understand why working hard and having a degree doesn't guarantee the success and fulfillment most people expect, and what actually makes the difference. So let me give you a little bit of background about me. I am a talent acquisition professional, which basically means that I've spent years working with thousands of people at all levels, from fresh college grads to senior executives in some of the toughest and most competitive industries out there. I've seen resumes from people with Ivy League degrees, certifications, and all kinds of impressive credentials. I've also met with people without formal education who built incredible careers. And one thing that stands out clearly is that degrees and hustle open doors, but they don't guarantee you'll walk through the right doors. And they don't guarantee that the doors you'll walk through will lead to a life you love. So what is the missing ingredient? And that is what we're going to explore here today. We've all been told a simple formula: get a good education, work hard, and you'll be successful. But if you look closely, that formula only paints a part of the picture. Hard work is valuable and it builds discipline and resilience. And education can give you important knowledge and credibility. But neither of those things on their own create fulfillment or true success. Why? Because hard work without direction can burn you out. Working hard at something you don't care about can feel like you're running on a hamster wheel, tired and stuck. And degrees, well, they do give you knowledge and credentials, but they don't show you how to create a value in the real world, or how to align your career with your unique purpose. So let me give you a couple of examples. I've met brilliant people with advanced degrees who feel stuck in jobs they hate, or worse, trapped by student debt and expectations that no longer feel like theirs. On the other hand, I've also met young entrepreneurs who didn't go to college but built thriving businesses because they understood how to align their energy with purpose and how to build leverage and how to create real value. This shows us that hustle and education alone aren't the full picture. There's something more that makes the real difference. Okay, so what is this missing piece? The missing piece is alignment. And when I say alignment, I mean your career and work life matching your personal values, strengths, and what feels meaningful to you on a deeper level. Think about it like this. If you're pushing a boulder uphill that doesn't belong to your path, no amount of effort will make it fulfilling. But if you're moving a boulder that is part of your path, one that aligns with your purpose, even the hard work feels worthwhile. Alignment, it's what turns hustle into flow. It doesn't mean things get easy, but it does mean that they start to feel right. It's a difference between waking up drained and dreading work versus waking up with a quiet fire inside of you because you know you're building something that actually matters to you. With that alignment, you might get the promotion, the corner office, or the title, but inside you still feel the gap. You'll wonder if this is all there is. So I wanted to share you a personal story, and this one's about my dad. He is one of the most intelligent, hardest working people I know, and he's a lawyer who specializes in criminal law. and he lectured at top universities. Growing up, I watched him work 6 or 7 days a week, nights at the dining table, buried under stack of legal papers. He is quite successful. He did all the right things, but financially, he's somewhat comfortable, but absolutely not wealthy. Now, in contrast with a friend and entrepreneur that I know who never went to college, he finished high school online, learned how to manage his mindset, how to offer value, and how to build systems that work for him and not against him. He's now financially free in his 20s, and yes, he loves what he does. It is same world, different rules. The difference wasn't education, it wasn't effort, it was alignment. So if you're still watching and you are feeling a quiet nudge, maybe that's a whisper of there has to be more than this, then here's where the shift begins. Because moving from hustle to alignment doesn't require a total life overhaul. It starts with honest self-reflection. So let's start by getting clear on what matters to you. This is the heart of everything. Not what your parents, society wants, but what is your true value? I worked with a client who had a finance degree, but secretly wanted to pursue design. She suppressed that for years, thinking it wasn't responsible. Eventually, she started a creative project on the side, and over time, the project turned into a brand and a business. Her confidence, energy, and joy transformed. So ask yourself, what do you love? What do you care about? And what kind of work you can do even if no one pays you yet? The next step will be to take an honest look at your current work. Is your job a place where you can express your values and strengths? Or is it just a place you go to survive? One of my friends worked in sales, high paying, high pressure, and emotionally draining. After years of stress, she began volunteering with a nonprofit, teaching financial literacy. That simple act helped her reconnect with a deeper sense of meaning. That moment changed her path. So ask yourself, what drains me and what fuels me? And another step I would like to recommend is to explore without pressure. You don't need to quit your job tomorrow to start realigning. You just need to begin exploring. Maybe it's a new certification, a volunteering work, a side hustle. I know a man who worked in IT, but always loved photography. He started with weekend classes, then took on small projects, and years later, he is now running a full-time photography business. But it started with one small step. Remember, clarity comes from movement, not from waiting for the perfect plan. Now, let's talk about the mindset shift. You absolutely need to make this transition sustainable. So here it is. It's not about working harder, it's about working in alignment. For too long, we've been conditioned to chase titles, degrees, and of course, the awful external approval, as if those things define our value. But your value isn't your title. It's the ability to be you fully, in service, in truth, and in purpose. When you begin to value alignment more than appearances, your entire relationship with work changes. I once knew a woman who left her corporate job to become a coach. She wasn't the most experienced, but because she deeply aligned with her mission, people felt it. Her work had heart, and that's what clients responded to, not her resume. And yes, money follows purpose, because when you're aligned, you show up differently, you speak differently, you sell differently, you serve with energy people can feel. And that is the kind of value the world pays for, because it is real, it is rare, and it's you. And maybe alignment doesn't always mean more money right away, but it will always mean more peace, more clarity, more joy. And you deserve that. We all do. So if you ever felt frustrated or stuck, even though you've done everything right, please hear this. You are not behind. You're not broken. You're just ready to evolve. Working hard and getting degrees are beautiful things. But if you want more meaning, more freedom, and more joy, then alignment is the path forward. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, hit that subscribe button, share this with someone who might need to hear it. And if you're ready to get right on track, check the links below for free tools and guidance. Your path is yours and starts here. I'm Donna and thank you so much for watching.